Hello everybody and welcome back to the Fanged One's Horizon Forbidden West Let's Play series. I'm the Fanged One, with you as always, and this is episode 3, seeing as 2 finally uploaded properly. So let's go ahead and get jumped in. In episode 2, you were told that Silence basically stole Hades. Aloy was not happy about that. She also found a couple of her old allies and friends, and then we left off at her heading down to the bottom of that little tram right there. And there was a slight scene that I didn't realize it was going to have that I couldn't record, but basically Erend is down here. We haven't seen him yet, but he's down here somewhere. And there's a Karja Sun Priest who's a fucking jackass down here. And the wife waves and says hello, everybody. So let's go ahead and get started. It also said something about crafting acid arrows. Would be a smart idea, so...
I'll put these in my pack.
Little weasel things are fucking everywhere. Ah, the boars are still here. I see that.
The what?
The boars.
The tool?
Correct. The wild boars. Oh, you can actually collect medical stuff beyond your pouch.
I can.
Build up an excess. Interesting. Eastern beast rib. Interesting. The hell is that?
A gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I
Interesting.
think merchants would be interested.
Oh, you have found a piece of green shine, a rare and valuable resource. Hidden all over the world, green shine can be used for upgrading certain weapons and outfits, or trading with specific merchants. Okay. And it's very easy to see because it fucking glows.
I think I can climb up this cliff. I wonder if there's anything interesting at the top. That must be chain scrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
Something about climbing the... Oh wow, there's less markings on these new ones. That's interesting. You really do have to use your focus more to find climbing areas. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, I think I got lucky with that.
I think you did too, honestly.
Oh, there's more over there. Right there. Okay, this is a much cooler climbing system. I will definitely give it that.
Useful for making dyes.
Useful for making dyes. Apparently that's a thing in this game.
An old Karja watchtower. I wonder what's inside.
There we go. Fucker didn't want to let me up. Alright, I will be right back.
No, you're fine.
sounds you were making when I walked out.
Oh, just got a pain on my toe.
Okay, now the fuck am I supposed to get over there? Oh, down there. Okay, that was a weird animation.
Okay, almost there.
Seriously? I hate the jumping mechanic in this game sometimes. Oh, there better be something worth it here. I'm just saying.
Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. Send a signal? Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later.
Interesting. I don't know what the hell that was about, but... It better be fucking worth it, is all I'm saying. Are those new machines down there? What the hell is that?
I said we'll eat right
Oh,
through
it's a
it.
scrounger. Okay. Chain scrap. Aaron's last known location. Alright, let's go to chain scrap first. Scrounger, which is pretty much a scrapper. Come on.
I've learned to override machines and cauldrons. I wonder if they're running out here.
So moving quickly as we get their attention when they're busy.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down?
It actually looks like one of the buffalo ones.
Bristlebacks must have got these Oseram. I hope Errand and the other Vanguard are okay.
I'm guessing this is the chain place that they talked about.
That the savior? Wanna come in, savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Hell no. Fuck Giraffe. Open up. Avad's orders.
By the Forge.
Petra.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah.
Aloy has to
Of
Aloy.
course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
I have a feeling that Petra's in love with her too.
She is. Petra's lesbian.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Everybody in this game wants to bang Aloy.
I mean, it's Aloy, come on.
Weapon upgrades. I don't have a bristleback circulator. I don't have a bristleback tusk. I do have that though. Burrower sound shell? Okay, I don't have one of those. Squirrel? There are squirrels in this game. Okay. I'm totally good with that.
She's a keeper. Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's working.
An ammo that deals acid damage is now available in your inventory. Use the focus to scan enemies to see if they are weak to acid. Hitting enemies with acid will build up the corroding state, Once in this state, an enemy's armor takes damage over time and has reduced damage resistance. Shoot acid canisters with acid arrows to detonate them and trigger a large elemental explosion. Okay.
This should be useful. Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Yeah, you!
I am most... I don't know why my head's fuzzy. Your head's not. Why? We are on the same side here, Ulrich.
The bristle. What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior,
Hi.
what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything.
That must have been uncomfortable for your mother.
Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced
Oh,
me
of
to
course.
set it
Right,
aside.
yeah. The burden of right.
To risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
And it just so happens that it could be you and, you know, all the extra food and perks that come with it.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Karja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Karja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
And how much is that? We talking 40%? 70%?
If Chain Scrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been the Chain Scrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder.
Directly.
And its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow.
Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Okay.
Not at
Sometimes
all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
I just want to...
Considering you guys did not experience my first playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn, so a lot of the side quests you guys didn't see. But with this being the first playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West, you guys will experience all the side quests because I want to see everything this game has to offer.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut off her pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down
Sit down.
and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get him open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Mm-hmm. God, I hate people like him. I don't like him.
He's their foreman. Damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvin, his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
Smart man.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Alright, so I don't like this Olvin guy already. Like, I really don't.
Almost ready to go?
Is this the tavern? No, that's a workshop.
Ow!
Is this the tavern? Yes, this is... Oh yeah, this is definitely the tavern.
Hey, Milda. Milda. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Okay, this Olvin dude
My apologies.
is like fucking up
It's
everything
just
here,
that
apparently.
His minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
Make meals, not
How
trouble.
did you
I
end
like
up
that.
in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Or both.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
I like this guy. Aloy just being Aloy, and his response is, so that's what gratitude sounds like. I like this guy.
Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvin's bloviating.
Bloviating, that's a new word.
That
I don't even know what the
sounds
hell
like
that
he's really
means.
trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvin up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
You know, I don't like this Olvin guy. Like, the more I hear about him, the more I don't like.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
Mm-hmm.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay, where's Petra? She's supposed to be here. $40. So we'll be long. What the hell is that up there? Nothing, apparently. Hold on, is that Petra right there? No, that is not Petra. I thought she was in the tavern. Hmm. That appears to be it. Alright. New melee pit.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's Odor. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Melee pits test your close quarters fighting skills against other human opponents. Complete all challenges against other fighters to ultimately face the pit master. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do some tutorials, apparently.
Attacks are fast, but easily blocked. So learn to combine them with other attacks.
Almost ready to go.
Heavy attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack.
Like, I know about all these.
Power attacks smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment.
Okay, I knew about those three. What are you gonna do afterwards? Need the resonator blast skill for that. Okay, well, at the very least, I can do the resonator blast skill thing now.
Up for some training? I set up something new while you were gone.
Oh, hi! Yeah! How goes it, Hammerhead? For me.
That spear of yours seems to energize after attacks. I think landing heavy attacks and combinations will energize it faster. Now to use that energy, try attacking your enemy. See if you can energize them. This one goes to the Nora.
Interesting. I did that, but I still don't understand how it all works.
Took a hammer to your head. Not again.
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast the armor off.
I don't want to make conversation, you know.
Nope, that did not work like I thought it was.
Face like a thundercloud.
Okay, just try again.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure I fully understand the resonator blast. Alright, let me go out
I've
and
practiced
grab.
enough.
Still got some training to complete, though. Until next time.
Alright, let let me go out and grab the stuff I need from outside before this episode is over. Oh, there were scrapper piles here that aren't here anymore.
Where are you off to?
Where did the boar go?
Save the extra stock for later.
It's long gone, I would imagine. Oh, I can literally any wild animal. Okay, I thought it was boar specifically. Damn it, missed the bird. Oh, there's another one of those green things.
And what's it called?
Green shine fragment. It's used for upgrading armor and shit like that, apparently. Huh. The body doesn't disappear, even though you take the meat. Interesting. Kind of seems blasphemous. Moderately valuable cash. Interesting. I'm glad this episode's just about over. Because she's waking up, I can hear it.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room. Is that a tripwire? The whole area's rigged with them.
Ah, there's Aaron's.
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
I am not ready for that yet. Aaron yelling, "Where you off to?" I'm completing another mission before I help you, Aaron. That's all. Chill out.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Mildif.
Apparently it's over here somewhere. Each thing is marked, so...
Looks like bitter leaf likes to grow on rocky terrain. Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf.
Alright, now I gotta find a scrounger pile. Because I need to get a griddle from the scrounger pile.
Looks like a landscape. Scary ramblers.
That was not what I needed, but that was definitely a scrounger pile. But it was not what I needed.
Scroungers. Mildev said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles.
Come on.
No metal panel. Better check another scrap pile.
Of course, it's not going to be that easy.
Cauldrons could teach me how to override these machines. But where would they be?
I'm guessing there's a cauldron nearby? A griddle of some kind.
I think I have everything I need for Mildev.
Alright guys, so I'm not going to make it back there in time, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Any comments, leave them in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in episode 4. Until then, take it easy everybody. Later.